17th of January. It was a cold night. We had a thick frost in some areas in the garden this morning, but you can see the almond blossom is fully out. This is in the almond field, which is being rewilded. Can you see the green haze? There's a carpet of grass and rocket, albida, lots of other wild plants. Sheep are loving it, donkeys loving it, we're all loving it. It smells absolutely beautiful in here because we've got the blossom, smell from the almond blossom. This area, I've just walked through an area with lots of verbascum. You see here, this area here, this is Darling, by the way. She's eating the albida, but it's seeded itself. You see this bit all along the top here, that's an area with quite established albida plants, and they've seeded, and as it's coming down the hill, they're all beginning to seed and travel down the hill. So we had a really hard summer, really long, hard, dry summer, which sort of held everything really in stasis, I think, because this hasn't been ploughed for maybe 2 or 3 years now. It's not seeing as much growth as I thought it would, but then given the summer we had for the last 2 years, it's not surprising really, because everything starts to grow now when we've had a bit of rain and it's cooler, and but of course we get 4 months worth of drought and silly 45-degree temperatures in the summer, and it then cuts everything back. The albida in the rest of the reserve has been severely cut back because of the heat of the summer. I'll bring you up here. You see these lovely fresh plants. They're spreading quite nicely, and there are some real, fairly thick patches of young ones coming up here. The ones up here, you'll see some of the older, more established plants. For instance, this one here, you'll see very, very dry. It's got some regrowth in it here, but that was the really hard summer that it had, and a lot of the reserve is still looking silver grey, this sort of colour, because this has happened to a lot of the albida. I don't know what that means long term for the reserve. The esparto grasses, again, they have had 2 years of long hot summers, and where they would normally have beautiful seed heads, last year they hardly had any. We'll see what happens this year, but I think they've really struggled to survive the summers. Beautiful day today. We've had cloud. We've had actually quite a lot of cloud this winter. It was 2 degrees this morning. Felt like less, I think. And like I say, a really hard frost, which it's this time of year, and we do get that. So anyway, that's just a quick update. January 2022. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's hope this year is a better year weather-wise, a bit less extreme, although everyone's telling us it's not. This actually here, you see here, this is a hide. It's looks quite looked after, but it's on our land, so it's I don't think it's been used for a while. It shouldn't have been, because we've taken it out. We've taken our land out of the cotto, the hunting. Yeah, there's not an awful lot to hunt, to be honest, around here. I don't know why they're still allowed out to hunt. I've hardly seen any rabbits. I don't, you know, the partridge, there's hardly any left. Anyway, just thought I'd bring you into the gorgeous almond field and show you a bit of winter blossom.
Gentle stroll back. Beautiful crispy day. To the paddock we go. There may be a bit of a bundle coming up. Carobs are coming. They get ever so excited.
Hello, sweetie. I haven't got any. Go and see Dave. He's the one with the carobs.
Come on, see. Now you're my friend, are you, Charger?